Scott from Wilderness Sports in two locations. They're in Dillon and Frisco. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's a busy day, but I think that's good for a Saturday.
It is good.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of a really great shop. I always love walking in there because not only do you have hard goods, you got soft goods, you've got little stuff, big stuff, but you also have a consignment area that I don't think a lot of people know about.
We do, right? It used to be actually in Silverthorne. We moved it over to Dillon. It's actually upstairs right at our Dillon location, so it's co-located in the same place. We have a consignment and closeout store where we sell basically used gear, all the same type of gear that you'd find in Wilderness Sports. You can find in the closeouts and the consignment. Soft goods, clothing, and a lot of skis.
Oh, yeah.
So, absolutely.
Perfect. Now, I know you always kind of bring stuff to show us because you
We
guys
do.
are having a sale right now.
We are. Well, I mean, in the main store, we're actually doing a sale just today only.
Okay.
So for anybody listening, 20% off all of our puffies, whether it be down or synthetic. So similar to this rad piece right here.
Oh, really?
Just for today only, we're going to go 20% off on those pieces. So that's
Oh.
why I'm wearing a really warm coat and
He's
I'm
very
sitting
insulated
here
right now.
roasted.
But if you live up in Summit County, like the puffy, I think is standard issue. You gotta have a
It gets
puffy.
cold. I mean,
Yeah.
it gets cold, and they keep you warm. I mean, it's an easy, light, packable piece.
Yeah.
And we carry them from Rab, Mountain Hardware, Patagonia, pretty much anybody that makes them. We have them. We have
Nice.
them on the floor.
Awesome. And I know you also brought some stuff to show us that
Well,
you
I
have
just
in the
wanted
shop.
to show some people some of the things that we have at the consignment store.
Oh,
I
perfect.
mean, a lot of people kind of think used, especially clothing, and sometimes it's not the biggest appeal, but I just wanted to go through a couple of pieces we have for the guys. This is a Rab puffy, very similar to what I have on. This is in our consignment store right now at $150, which is almost half price.
Yeah.
And the way our pricing system works is when things are in the consignment store, after 2 months, if it hasn't sold, the price automatically drops 25%. And
Oh,
after
wow.
an additional 2 months, it automatically goes another 25%.
So you
if
can
there's a
find some
piece you
really
like
good deals.
that might be a little bit too much, just hold on and it will it
I
might
like,
still be there.
I like that about consignment. You take the gamble. Will it be here when I come back?
Right.
But you never know.
But there's a nice outdoor research soft shell for men. You got to come through and look at the different sizes, and sometimes you just got to shop and see what we've got.
And so this is in the consignment?
This is a consignment piece. Yeah,
No,
I mean,
it
a lot of
looks
them are brand
new.
A lot of them do look brand new. Some of the pieces for women. This is a nice Arc'teryx soft shell. It's $99,
Oh, under $100?
under $100,
And what do you think that would retail for right off the rack?
right around $300.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow,
And
that's an amazing
It's literally
deal.
like brand new. We will occasionally get pieces that have the tags on them still. People got
Really?
it as a gift. They held on to it for a year.
Yeah.
And never took it back, and so they bring it up and consign it.
That's awesome. And then I literally thought these were all new pieces.
No,
that we
no,
were
no.
talking
This
about
is out of the
today.
consignment store. I mean, I always bring a stack, but I mean, I just wanted to give people an idea that you can get nice pieces of clothing in there at great deals, and it's worth coming through and just looking through the shop every now and then.
Awesome. And then, on the flip side, for people that have been sitting on that gear, it's so much better to put it into someone's hands that's actually going to use it.
Absolutely. I mean, we get the traffic. So, I mean, if you come in and sell it in the consignment store, you don't have to deal with Craigslist or some of the other avenues where it's a lot of work. So you just bring them in, you hand them to us, and we do all the work.
It's always such a refreshing thing to hear. Hand it to us and we'll do all the work. I wish so many other people would tell me that.
From the hard goods side, I do have one pair right here. We do a lot of efforts reaching out to some of our, see if you can see the bindings there, our actual companies that produce the skis that we sell in the store. We bought basically Black Diamond's entire demo fleet this year of their touring skis, which is what that is. That's a Black Diamond drift ski and a Fritchie binding. At retail, that setup without including mounting or anything else would be pretty close to $1,000, and that's $625. It's probably been skied about 5 times.
I was going to say, it, like everything you've showed me, it looks pretty brand new.
So we have things that start at much lower price points. We have skis under $100, but Telemark and Alpine Touring. We have boots, but we have some nicer gear too. So if you just couldn't quite make that reach up to the brand new gear, I mean, it's worth coming through. We bought Vocals demos this year, so we have a lot of those still in stock. It's a good way to pick up that extra set of boards.
Yeah, and it's nice because sometimes money can be tight. So when you get to find a deal, you got to jump on it
Absolutely.
pretty quickly. Awesome. And then just for a refresher, I mean, you guys, I think, are probably one of the places that has a great selection of AT skis and bindings. So for people that are looking to get into that.
Absolutely. Any sort of touring type of gear for getting out in the backcountry, or even just skinning for fitness at the resorts in the mornings. We sell all the gear that can get you out there doing that.
Perfect. So remind people where you guys are located because they're in 2 spots.
We are located at 701 Anemone Trail in Dillon, which is right next to the Red Mountain Grill, and we are located at 400 Main Street in Frisco, which is right at 4th and Main.
Perfect. And then the consignment shop is actually in the Dillon location, so I want to make sure people know that as
That's
well.
correct.
Awesome. Well, I stand corrected. I thought he was bringing in all new gear. I can't believe that it was consignment. So I think that if I could be fooled, I think that's a good sign. Obviously, some really awesome pieces that you guys have up there.
Most definitely.
Awesome, great. Well, we are going to take a quick break, but the Wash and Win Bonanza continues. We're giving away $50 to Valley Girl. That is our next prize. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Thanks.